And we're back with the next installment of our little engine build here. So I wanted to just elaborate a little bit more on how I do the wire holders or the keepers, the zip ties. I've got our little small block Ford here. You can kind of see, it's a bit tough here, you know, camera resolution and everything. You can kind of see if I look in here really close, the actual zip tie that I made of thread. But thankfully we have more contrast here on the Chev. So real simple. In an appropriate place, I tied a slip knot with good old-fashioned sewing thread around the wires. And I'm going to bring these wires up and then have them come down in pairs to the cylinder heads like you do on one of these engines. And then while they're on the motor like that, just a little dab of glue with our needle gluer on each one of the threads. It'll soak into the threads really well because it kind of draws the glue in. And as you can see right here, it's actually stiff at the end. So then we will come, let's make sure I get this on here, just good old-fashioned wire cutters, sprue cutters. We just come in here like so when it's all said and done. And that's it. That's all that you need to do right there. A little bit on there. So we're going to come back in on the other side here. And there we go. So hopefully you guys can see that right there, right behind the valve cover, is one of my homebrew zip ties. And it actually, you know, because it's got the glue to joint to help it, that's actually going to support the wires as well. So I'm going to bring them up and then have them come down into the cylinder heads. Okay. A lot of these engines, like a small block like this, they'll actually go under the headers, and you could do that on one of these, and that would be accurate too. But I'm going to bring them across the valve covers, just because I think it looks more visually interesting, and this is going in a street rod. So that's your lesson for this moment, and we'll be back when we've done some even more cool stuff to this motor.